Hey, you, what it do? It's your boy, Robdoesitall, coming to you live and direct from the world's northernmost town. Woo, boy, I got some good news today. Oh my God, I got goosebumps though. I got goosebumps. Okay, wait, hold on. Yo, today, just now, in my email, I got a letter from UDI, which is the government of Norway, and my visa got approved, boy. What? My visa, my resident permit, it got approved. Oh my God, it's been granted. It said, dear applicant, your residence permit has been granted. It's just so official, so just like nonchalant. Like, this is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. And it's just, oh, your residence permit has been granted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Oh man. Yo, most of you could never even understand just like what I've been through. Like, the people that know me will know, but yo, this has been 3 years in the making. 3 years. Matter of fact, it's May. It's May right now, May of 2022. The very first time I stepped foot in Norway was May of 2019. It's been 3 years in the making. It's been 5 years since I determined I wanted to come to Norway. I've had two, not one, two visas applications denied. Oh my goodness. Yo, I literally once even got kicked out of the country. Like, it's funny looking at it now. It wasn't funny then. Let me tell you, it was not funny then. I was not happy. Oh my God. Look, I was at the airport. I was crying. Oh, it was crazy. This was July of last year. I was trying to get into Norway. I was at Gardermoen Airport in Oslo, and I didn't have the right I have my CDC card for, the jab and everything. And oh man, I needed to have the EU QR code. And I mean, I didn't have it because I'm American. How would I get the EU one? And they denied me at the border, said I couldn't come into Norway. They had like 3 police officers come over. I had to buy a ticket out of Norway right then. They escorted me to get my bag. Then they escorted me to the gate. They was not playing around. It's just like, man, I just never gave up though. I never gave up, even when it seemed crazy, even when it seemed like, what are you doing with your life? The last few years I've been traveling. I've been so broke, but I've been going after this one goal, this goal that I just wanted to change my life. I wanted to change my location. I wanted to go to another country. I wanted to move. I wanted to do it the right way. I never wanted to, people, they marry somebody, try to do all this fake stuff. I wanted to be honorable in all my attentions and everything. And it's just crazy, man. I just feel like I got this big smile on my face. Like, look, in 2017, I remember sitting at my cousin Joshua's house, right? In 2017, I was at my cousin Joshua's house, and we were in Portland, Oregon. And I was like, yo, I want to go visit Norway, right? This was the first time I was dating a woman, love of my life. Her name is Sharon. And she was Norwegian American. Grandparents are from Norway and all this stuff, right? And we had just gone to Mexico. I took her to Mexico for her birthday. And then I was like, you know what? I was thinking during that trip, I was like, you know what? Next year, I want to take her to Norway because, she never been to Europe, never been to Norway. And she got family out there she never met. I tell you, I wish I had ever been to Norway before I started dating her. I would understand her so much better. Oh my God, it's a whole country full of weirdos just like her. I'm just kidding. But I really would have, because she really is Norwegian to the core. Like, you would never believe. But 2017, I wanted to go to Norway. It took me 2 years before I could even get there, because then I was trying to figure out, how do I get to you gotta save up money, you gotta go, you gotta do all this stuff, right? And in 2017, I had never been anywhere except for Mexico myself. So I never left North America. I had never been to Europe. I didn't have anything. So it took me 2 years to get there. And how I got there was I went to Alaska. I went to Dutch Harbor, Alaska. I became a Bering Sea fisherman. Y'all, I was on a boat. I was on a boat. I never been on no fishing vessel in my life. And now I'm in the Bering Sea. Oh my God, the waves are so big. They crashing into me, everything, man. I'm seasick. Oh my goodness, man. It's just throwing up, diarrhea. I got all type of stuff going on. And I remember I had on my boots, oh my God, on my extra toughs, I had Virginia on one and Norway on the other, because I always wanted to remember where I came from and where I was trying to go. So when I wanted to give up, and I wanted to give up because, yo, fishermen are tough, man. I tell you what, I got newfound respect. That was hard as hell. That was one of the hardest things I ever did in my life, being on that boat. But I was like, man, I just got to make it. I got to make it. I got to make it. And then I take the money from the fishing and I go to Norway. And I just went. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a job lined up. I didn't have a house lined up. I had nothing. I just, oh my God, looking back on it now, I had never been anywhere at that time. And now I've been in like over 30 countries. And now I'm like an experienced traveler. But at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know you needed anything. I just went with just what was now my life savings and a couple suitcases and was like, okay, I'm going to Norway. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I'm just going to go. And I went, man, I didn't even know how you even get a job. I didn't know about contracts. I didn't know about D numbers, personal numbers. I didn't know about anything. All I did was look up random tourist stuff and was like, yeah, it looked cool. Norway was a cool country, healthcare, education, the safety. I liked that it was cold, like colder, you know what I mean? Like being in the north, Scandinavia and all that. It's just like, I just kind of went, like, and I do not advise this, okay? You need to do more research than I did, because this, oh my goodness, like I just went blind. I remember I have a homie named Ben. He's been living in Norway for a minute. He's an American dude, right? And he was like, yo, you got like a job lined up, you got a contract, you got D number. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I don't even know these words, these terms. Like, I don't even know these terms. What do these mean? And he was just like, it's gonna be a lot harder than you think it is. He was so right. It was so hard. Oh wow. So look, I get 2 visas denied. All right. I applied for 1 visa. I was working at this at a place in Oslo in Greenland. I had a visa, I had a contract with them, right? It was a brigade, sister song brigade. And I applied for the visa with that. That visa gets denied. They say I don't make enough money. Coming from America at the time, I don't know if it's changed now, but I mean, this was 3 years ago. Coming from America, you had to make a minimum of 180 kroner an hour. And it's like 10 to 1, you know, it's like almost 18 bucks, 19 bucks American, right? And the contract I had was only for like 150, which was what they could pay in Norwegian. But Norwegian is from Norway. They got family, they got support. They figure you'd be all right. The Norwegian government really wants to make sure if you're a foreigner that you could take care of yourself. And they have determined that if you're making 150 kroner an hour, that's not enough for you not to be like, I guess, poor and indigent. They got their own people they can take care of. They ain't trying to have people come from another country and they have to take care of them too. I mean, I get it. But, you know, I was like, So it got denied. They said, you don't make enough money. So now I had to go back to my boss, the manager, Natalia. She was from Poland. She's amazing. Still my friend today. Just wonderful, wonderful woman, you know. And I had to ask her for a raise. A raise when I haven't even started working yet. Now she got to pay me more than people that have been working there just to try to help support my dream, like just to keep the dream going. And she did that. Oh my God, she did it. There's been so many people along the way that just helped keep me going, you know? And she did it. So I'm like, oh man, I'm sparked, right? I got a new contract now. I'm about to reapply for the visa. Yeah, they're not gonna deny me now, right? Oh, apply for the second visa. Denied. Oh man, I can only laugh about it now because now I got one that's approved. But man, let me tell you, it's nothing funny about them getting denied, man. Because it's 6,000 kroner per application. That's like 600 euros, $600. It's not cheap. And that's just to apply. They could just pocket the money, say no, peace, right? So it's like, oh man. So the second one got denied. And why did that one get denied? That one got denied because I was applying from within Norway. I was in Norway. You can't do that. It's like trying to put pressure on them. Like, I'm already here. You need to say yes because I'm already here. And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We might say no. Don't be trying to, you know what I mean? It's like when you be trying to ask your parents something, well, I'm already over here, so you might as well just let me do it because I can do it. And it's like, nah, well, we going to say yes or we going to say no regardless. You look, come here to Norway, get your contract, get all that squared away, leave. Take your ass away from Norway, leave, and then apply, and then we'll decide if we're going to say yes or no, and then we'll let you come back. That's how that works, right? So, I was frustrated because I was like, yo, you didn't say that the first time. If you had said the first time you said it was because I didn't make enough money, so then I got another one making enough money, and now you say it's because I was in Norway. You could have said you denied the first one because I didn't make enough money, and I was in Norway. Then I would have left. But look, listen, that's neither here nor there, right? So that one got denied. So now I'm scrambling, right? Because this is 2019. And I'm like, well, what do you do? This is a dream of mine to come. And it's ambitious because it's just like how the Europeans used to come to America, or still do. People come to America, right? I can only say I'm American, right? So people come to America and they looking for a better life. They looking for opportunity, all these different things. And they save up for years and they do all of this. This was me doing the opposite now. I was trying to go to Europe to do the same thing. So I'm like, dang, just because 2 of them got denied. Okay. So what do? Do you give up on your dream or do you just keep it going? And then, so I was like, all right, now I'm a bartender by trade. That's what I do is I'll make a living. And so, I was applying for a visa as a bartender. So now I'm like, okay, let me go over all the qualifications and like all the things necessary for this visa because I need to make sure this next time that it's airtight. I can't give them no. I gotta try to make sure I make it hard for them to say no. Make it hard. I gotta make it hard for them to say no. So with that, however way they can say no, I gotta cross that out. Well, you can say no because of that. No, I make enough money. I got a contract with enough money. Okay, no, I'm not applying in Norway. Okay, you say you need to have all these qualifications, right? So in America as a bartender, you don't need to have any certifications or nothing to be a bartender. You just bartend. You go to a bar, you like bar back, you become a bartender. Or maybe you get thrown into the fire, you figure it out, But in Norway, it's not like that. In Norway, they want to make sure that you know what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, they want to make sure that you have qualifications, you have skills, that somebody that is reputable has said that you're good at something, before you just come around here be trying to claim whatever it is you claim you are. You need to have some type of documentation to back that up. So if you claim you're a bartender, you need to have documentation that says you're a bartender. It need to be from somebody reputable. You know what I mean? Like for real. So I was like, okay, Google, what is the best bartender school in Europe? Because now I'm trying to go get a certificate, right? I need to have something. So when I come back this third time for my visa, that I got something to come with it to be like, yo, did you see that right there? That's why I'm, who I am, right? So I look up, it says European Bartender School. So I'm like, all right, bet. I called a number. I was kind of tripped out because the person answered the phone was American. It was this American girl named Chelsea, right? She was like, I was like, hey, how's it going? Thanks for calling European Bartender School. And I was like, wait, what? Hold on, man. She don't sound European to me. And she a white girl from San Diego. I'm like, yo, what is going on here, right? So call her and I'm like, look, man, I'm getting kicked out of Norway. I was trying to come here and get a visa. Visa got denied twice. I need to, um, I'm hoping that, your school can, really, I was like, I just trying to get the certificate. You know what I mean? I was trying to get the certificate so I can reapply for this visa and then I could be straight, right? So she was like, all right, when's the next? I was like, when's the next course? So she said, the next course is in, the next one taught in English is in Dublin. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm moving to Dublin. I'm going to Ireland. Like I went to Ireland, I went to Ireland just to take the course so that I could get to Norway. Everything I've been doing in the past like 3 years of my life has been just to secure my visa to Norway. Oh my God. I went to Ireland. I took the EBS International Bartender course as a student. I excelled at that. And my instructors were like, yo, we think you'd be good if you were an instructor. Like, do you want to be an instructor? I'm like, man, I don't really want to be an instructor. I just want to do a student course so I could learn some stuff, get a certificate, and just go to Norway, be a bartender. But then the pandemic happened, right? So I'm like, oh no. So I'm like stuck in America now and ain't nothing going on, March 2020, nothing's going on. You were just at home. Everybody locked down everything for months. So I'm like, well, now all of a sudden, being being an instructor for EBS they'll start moving up. I was like, okay, wait, you know what? That might not be such a bad idea right now because I can't get into Norway, and no way. All right, so I'm like, okay, go do that, man. And that's crazy. That was a whole journey in itself. Like trying to get to Norway took me on a whole other journey because with EBS, I was in Kos Island, Greece. Was in Barcelona, Stockholm, Sweden, and Barcelona, Spain, obviously. New York City, Brooklyn. Welcome to New York City. Hey, man, I was in New York City. All the people I met, the students I've had. It's like in the beginning, I was trying to get a bartender certificate so I could get a visa. And now there's people all over the world that have bartending certificates that are signed by me. Like, I'm giving the certificates out through EBS, of course. But it's like, when it says when they go through a bartender course, bam, says instructor, Rob, yo, man. So, oh, man. I got perma smile. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just really happy right now. Y'all got to deal with me right now. I'm just really excited. This is seeing something in real time. I just got this email like an hour ago. I called my mama. I called my dad. I called my brother. I called all my homies in Virginia. I'm from Virginia though. I'm from Herndon, Virginia. So I had to call all my people to let them know, all my students, all my colleagues. I was like, oh, guess what? Because anybody that know me, this has been the biggest thing going. And everybody's been really invested in if I was going to make it or not, so. And I forgot what I was talking about now. But anyways, traveling, going around, seeing the whole world. Now, like I said, I've been over 30 countries. Man, I've been to Albania, Macedonia, I've been to Serbia, Germany. I've been to Paris like 3 times. I've been all over. I went to... right now, I'm in Svalbard. Man, y'all can't even see out my window right there, man. It's a big blue meadow. It's a big blue house. It got mountains behind it. This is crazy. Everything I've been through, like, man, just, you can't understand. You can't even understand. Look, I got a book coming out later this year, December. It's called My Beautiful Nightmare, From the Bottom of Prison to the Top of the World. And that title is exactly how it sounds. I mean, I'm telling you, I came from the bottom, straight from the bottom, and I had to do everything. I had everything against me. I had to work my butt off, and I had to do everything the right way. Man, we talking about everything, and like, I feel like I done done everything. Like, you think about all the things you could do that you could sabotage your life with yourself. Drugs, everything. I had to get off all that stuff. I had to really get focused on something and really do it because, I was my own worst enemy with everything. And, when you filling out visa applications for other countries, it ain't no sugarcoat nothing. They ask you straight up, yo, you had any issues, anything in the last 10 years, all this stuff. And you can't lie. If you lie, yeah. If you lie and get accepted, they found something later, you're going to be kicked out. You're going to be deported, and you might be kicked out for good. So you just have to be honest. You got to be truthful and be like, yo, man, I got this, and just hope, for a second chance, man. Because, I've been in jail, prison, everything, man, drugs, like all of it. And that's when you got to look in the mirror. You just got to be really honest with yourself. Like, am I trying to better myself? Am I really trying to do things the right way and live life right? Because you can't be half-stepping. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out when you're trying to achieve your dreams, man. You got to be right after. You got to be singularly focused on doing something the right way. And, oh, man, it's just crazy. Like, this dream has been so big and ambitious that just even the pursuit of the dream has made me a better person. If it had never happened, I became a better bartender. I became a better person. I became a well-traveled man. There was a man that I wanted to be in this world. And I was not that man. And I had to become him. I had to become that man to get there, to get here, to get everywhere. Like, oh, man. So look, I'm here to tell you. This Robdoesitall, man. I don't pull no punches, man. I am real deal Holyfield. Been in the field. Real deal. I ain't pulling no punches. This is everything Everything you see is real, man. We got no makeup dude over here. We got no nothing. I just give it to you raw. And if you got a dream and you trying to do it, don't ever believe that you can't do it. And when it seems crazy, when you get denied and then denied again, and then you getting escorted out of a country by the police, that's pretty crazy. But when that's happening, you just got to believe it, because look, everybody won't be able to see your dream, and they shouldn't, because it's your dream. And you have to believe in your dream. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to do everything it takes to get there. Look, I wanted to just get one certificate so I could try to reapply for a visa to Norway. And now I got like 14 certificates, man. I became one of the best bartenders in the world. I mean, that seems weird to say, but you know what I mean? Like, I became one of the best bartenders that I could be. I don't want to say that. There's a lot of great bartenders in the world. I'm just saying I became the best version of what I could be. And that is what you're going to have to do to achieve your dream. So I just want to say, I got my visa. I'm lit. Let's go. That's it. Till the next video. Boom.